What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Happy New Year to everyone. We have started the year 2021. Thank God 2020 is over. Hopefully this year will have much success for Barcelona and for you guys as well. Not that much news to cover, so before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's try to get to 150 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. We're going to start off by talking about the most talked player over Barcelona over the past 24 hours, and it is Eric Garcia. Before I get into this news and tell you guys everything, I want to tell you basically a summary if you guys want to skip this part, because to be honest with you, I don't blame you. Basically, the summary with Eric Garcia is that he's 100% joining Barcelona, whether it's this January or in 2021. Barcelona wanted to bring him in January, but of course there's complication because Manchester City don't want to sell him in January. But what I can guarantee you guys is that 100% he will be signing a Barcelona contract in January, whether it's a pre-contract agreement for June or whether it's initial to come straight away. We don't know yet. So first started off with Cat Radio coming out saying that Eric Garcia is a priority for the winter transfer market. Barcelona finds it difficult to get the deal done in January. If Barcelona don't sign him, the club will not look for any other alternatives. So in terms of defensive reinforcements, it looks like it's either Eric Garcia or no one. Mundo Deportivo came out shortly afterwards backing that statement from Cat Radio saying that Eric Garcia is the only player Barcelona are expecting to move in January. Barcelona plan to announce his arrival for free in June. If the club is able to sell players Koeman doesn't trust, they will try to sign Eric Garcia in January. Now that's two top sources of Barcelona both saying that, look, Eric Garcia is the only player that is going to be coming to Barcelona. If they can't bring him in January, they will sign the pre-contract agreement for June. Either way, the only Barcelona signing that will be coming in January, according to Catalan Radio and Mundo Deportivo, is Eric Garcia. Now, Fabrizio Romano came out after all these rumors were, coming flying around left, right, and center. Of course, Romano, best source you can get. He is saying that Barcelona have a total agreement with Eric Garcia to sign him in 2021. Eric is expected to join as a free agent next summer. Barcelona will try to close the deal in January, but they need to negotiate with Manchester City. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola have made attempts to convince him to stay and sign a new contract in every possible way, but Eric refused because he only wants to join Barcelona. The deal is not closed yet because it is only going to be done when the new Barcelona president is elected. The agreement has been reached with Eric Garcia and his agent. Only a change in planning by the new president can stop this deal. So Ronald basically saying that, look, the only thing that's stopping this deal if it's the new president doesn't want Eric Garcia. Rumors at the moment that both Juan Laporta and Victor Font do want Eric Garcia, so as long as one of them get elected, the deal should go through in January. Also states that Pep Guardiola and City were desperate to renew his contract, trying to convince him in any way, shape, or form, but he refused and he only wants to come back home to Barcelona. So in summary, Eric Garcia is looking like the only player that we may sign in January, whether it's going to be on a pre-contract or in June, which is disappointing because I think we could use some real strong reinforcements in January. Looks like until a new president is elected, the only player that the current board will be going for is Eric Garcia. So some other players that have been linked with Barcelona over the past 24 hours. This one's coming in from Mundo Deportivo saying that Olympique Marseille want to protect the defensive talent Kamara from Barcelona. Barcelona interested in the young defender who is a free agent in the summer. Olympique Marseille want to renew his contract. Now, I do know about Kamara that he's a very versatile center back and play on either fullbacks. Very, very quick, very strong in defense. Same kind of fit as Samuel Umtiti, very strong, pretty fast for a center back. Now, we did see Chelsea do a similar deal to this in the summer when they signed Mangueta for free as well and then loaned them out straight away. Maybe Barcelona is interested in that same sort of deal, but there is a lot of competition for Kamara and Billy Bayern Munich in the race as well. Chelsea as well, and also Manchester City. So there are a lot of people in the race for Kamara. Looks like according to Mundo Deportivo, we are also in the race as well. Let me know what you think about this signing down below. Next player we're going to talk about is also from the league, and it wouldn't be a Barca boy video without mentioning Memphis Depay. Mundo Deportivo came out last night saying that Barcelona do not plan to sign a replacement for Coutinho after his injury. There is no money. The club is not expected to move for Memphis Depay even though Koeman wants him. Ansu Fati is expected to return in February. So let's talk about the last part of that transfer news about Ansu Fati. I did report yesterday that he was supposed to be coming back in March according to AS. But Mundo Deportivo are saying that he's supposed to be returning in March, but the club hope that in February he can already be counted on. I do have to warn the club, do not rush Ansu Fati. This is a very serious injury that if it's, niggled again, he could be out for a whole year. So I have to, give caution to the club to take the time with Ansu Fati. Do not rush him back. Even if you don't sign Depay, I do not want you to rush him back. It's just going to damage his knee even more. Let him take his time, let him recuperate, let him recover. We ain't fighting for any titles, so might as well just let him take his time. Now onto the Depay part of that transfer rumor, I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. We have Coutinho out, we have Dembele out, we have inconsistent forwards in Trincao and Griezmann, and also Braithwaite is not finishing his chances. Barcelona have missed the most chances in La Liga, and we still don't want to buy a 5 million top striker. It's just beyond me at this point. If I were to place my bets right now, I would say that we are not going to sign Memphis Depay, although I would absolutely love him at the club. I also want to address the part where it says that there is no money at the club. If there is no money, Why, back in September, did we offer almost 20 million for Eric Garcia on the final day of the window? You're telling me there's no money? And since then, we've got money from the Champions League, we've got money from La Liga, we've got money from this, that, and the other. You tell me you don't have 5 million to spare for Memphis Depay? 5 million? Football Club Barcelona, arguably the biggest club in the world, probably at least top 3, don't have 5 million? Seems a bit fishy to me. I do think we need to get rid of a player from the squad in order to bring in Garcia, whether that's loaning, Fernandez, Alena, selling Firpo, selling them to do whatever. I do think one player will have to go out, and then one player can come in, which is Depay. But not signing him in January would be absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. I do think we need him. I do think for his price tag, it's a no-brainer. Hopefully we get this over the line. But judging by the sources and reports, looks like it's not going to happen. A player that looks very likely to leave Barcelona this January window is Carlos Alena. Mundo Deportivo coming out saying that Alena is close to a loan move to Getafe. The midfielder does not have Ronald Koeman's confidence and could leave in the winter to have minutes, although Barcelona are in no rush to close the deal. Also, another reporter from Mundo Deportivo said that Barcelona do not expect many exit in January, but one of those the club doesn't rule out is Carlos Alena. Alena has offers on the table, and one of the teams interested is Getafe. The same was confirmed by their president too. So the Getafe president came out saying that he wants to sign Carlos Alena, and he also wants to sign Take Kobo from Villarreal, who's on loan from Real Madrid because he's not getting game time there. I do think Alena is on the verge of living on loan again for the second time. It's sad to see, and he says here that he doesn't have Ronald Koeman's confidence. Yeah, he's putting in great performances every time he comes on, putting better performances than Pjanic and Sergio Busquets, but doesn't get any minutes, which is very disappointing at the end of the day. But I do think a loan move would be great for him, and also it would give Riqui Puig more of a chance off the bench, because usually Koeman would have to decide between the two. Sometimes he'll bring on Puig, sometimes he'll bring on Alena. Now that if one of them leaves, he can only pick that one. So I do think it benefits both parties in this case. I do think Alena will leave on loan, and that could be open the door for Depay. Maybe some Barcelona B players can get a chance as well. But I do think Carlos Alena will be one of the players leaving on loan in the January transfer window. Next up, we're going to talk about Barcelona B center back and who is rising to the first team at the moment, and that is Oscar Mangueta. We talked about this a few weeks ago, but now there's more developments coming in from Sport saying that Barcelona want to trigger Oscar Mangueta's contract extension option for an additional 2 seasons. Mangueta signed a contract extension back in 2018 for 3 years plus 2 additional years. So it looks like he's going to get an extension. His current deal would run out this summer, but now Barcelona going to trigger that for an extra 2 year. Very, very similar situation to Riqui Puig. That means we can tie down Oscar Mangueta, who's been very, very good this season, and then maybe if we bring in Eric Garcia and then maybe he doesn't get that many game times, we can afford to loan him out for a season. I do think Oscar Mangueta is going to be a great player for the future, whether it's at Barcelona or somewhere else. Hopefully it's at Barcelona, because I think he's been fantastic this season for someone who we didn't even know his name at the beginning of the season. I do think the contract extension is a good idea, and then that would leave also the option for him to go out on loan if we bring in a bunch of center backs. So it looks like Oscar Mangueta's contract is going to be automatically extended. Same thing to happen to Riqui Puig as well. So the final story we're going to talk about has to do in regards to Neto and Inaki Pena. Starts off by saying that in summer, Barcelona want to promote Inaki Pena to the first team, with Neto being expected to leave. Therefore, Barcelona B acquired services of Alex Ruiz, who eventually was loaned out, with Neto staying. So Barcelona did plan to sell Neto in the summer. I think the new president's going to be on the same page as well. Of course, he's coming to the end of his career. He still has some value in the transfer market, so I think they're going to try to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Also, Inaki Pena and R9 Tates are both excellent keepers on the rise, and I think they deserve some minutes in the first team. Of course, Ter Stegen will still be starting week in, week out, but in those Copa del Rey games, or if Ter Stegen gets injured, they'd be great acquisitions. And they also already acquired another keeper to replace R9 Tates at the Barcelona B level, and that was Alex Ruiz. Since Neto stayed, they decided to loan him out instead of him just sitting on the bench in Barcelona B. But we have 2 excellent rising goalkeepers at Barcelona, Inaki Pena and R9 Tates, and they're ones to look out for the future for sure. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your comments down below. And of course, hit the subscribe button. And if you guys missed yesterday's video, make sure you check out my Discord. Link's going to be in the top of the description down below. I'm going to be there most of the day today. We can come chat, do voice calls, talk about, Barcelona, talk about some transfer news. Even we can talk about the other leagues. Maybe we can talk about the Premier League, anything like that. Make sure you guys come check that out. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca. Yeah.